like see this video later? Or you
Yep.
send it to us?
Yes.
Awesome.
Okay, I think I'm about to go live.
Okay.
We are live. So we're live right now. And I think now we can wait just a minute and see if we can get a few more people to come in so that they see that we've started. Welcome to this, the premiere of Is Love Is by Amal Abdulahi. Thank you for coming. I'm gonna give it just a minute and see if a few more people can come in. As we get started, I want everyone who is watching today to know that there are two links above the screen, one with an invitation to give a donation for your theater ticket today to the Thomas Edison High School Theater, Friends of Thomas Edison High School Theater account within the Edison Activities Council, and also a link to our program for the show today, which is on that, also in that second link there. So welcome everyone. My name is Max Aythorn. I'm the Artistic Director of Thomas Edison High School Theater. It is an incredible honor to be here and to introduce the beginning of Is Love Is, and the beautiful work of young playwright Amal Abdulahi and this great cast. I'm gonna hand it over now to the director of this and of this show, and the playwright resident artist we had for this year, who is Savannah Reich. So go Savannah.
Hi, thank you, Max. Hi everyone, I'm Savannah Reich. I'm a playwright and I've been a teaching artist in residence at Edison High this year, and I've been working with Amal and one other writer, Mackenzie Martin, and we will have her play at this time next week. So the plan was, of course, that we would spend all year working on these plays, and then we would have a spring one act festival. So this was all written for the stage, and of course everything changed, but I think it's really exciting to actually explore this new medium with all of these cool young artists. So we're trying something new, and we really appreciate you being here. So what else am I gonna say? Ordinarily, of course, we would be able to see our audience, to be able to hear you clapping. So it would be great if you're at home and you're watching, if you could comment under the video and let Amal and the actors know what you think if you're having a good time. And thank you so much for coming and supporting these amazing student artists. So Max, is it time? Should we get started? Probably on
Absolutely.
Okay, great. So please welcome Amal Abdulahi and Is Love Is. Go ahead, Amal.
Is Love Is. Act 1, Scene 1. Up the stage enters a deer. Nazar enters few steps away from the deer, watching it closely with a bow and arrow. Through the audience enter Emre, watching the deer closely with a bow and arrow. They don't see each other. They both shoot the deer, and it runs, but not very far.
That's how you get your meal of the night.
What? That's my prey and my meal for 3 days.
Pardon me, I shot it, so it's mine.
Emre moves closer to the Nazar.
My lady, why don't we have a look? And whosever arrow is in that deer will take it.
deal. I know I shot it because I never miss.
I never missed a shot ever in my life. So we will see.
Emre pulls the deer out of a bush by the leg.
See? That's my arrow.
So is this.
Looks like we both shot it.
Yeah, you can have it. I am staying a little longer and hunting more.
No, you can have it. It looks like your shot killed it, so it's yours.
You don't like to agree with anyone, do you?
Nazar looks down and he smiles. Enter Amir with 2 soldiers.
Sister, I didn't notice you left my side.
I'm here, brother.
Who might this be? A Turk? You know this is my sister's hunting ground. What are you doing here?
Amir Haslit Lare. It seems to me that it's big enough for both of us to hunt here.
Nazar stops
Listen,
herself from
Turks.
laughing.
Listen, Turk, while we're here, I don't want to see you anywhere near this place again. Got it? You won't like the result.
Brother, there's no need for that.
Sultan, stay out of this. Dumble up. Take Sultan to a horse.
But Amir, I'm not done hunting.
We can come back tomorrow, Sultan. And you, what's your name, Turk?
Emre from the Kai tribe.
Ah, so you are one of those brave Alps of the Kai tribe.
No, Emre, is everything all right? Oh, you got a big one, like always. Oh, Amir Haslit Nade.
Good day, brave Alps.
Putting his hand on his heart. Exit Amir and the other soldier.
What was
Emre
that?
is smiling.
I got it. We're having a feast tonight.
Exit both with a deer on Usman's shoulder. Act 1, Scene 2. In a room of the palace. Enter Nazar, angry. She throws her bow and arrow.
Ugh, sometimes I don't get my brother. One second he's being all nice and understanding. The other second he's all uptight.
Sultan, what's the fuss, my dear? Where's your brother? People are waiting for him.
Ugh, I'm tired of this, Auntie. He embarrassed me in front of him. He keeps treating me like I'm a little girl.
Who is he that he embarrassed you in front of?
The Turkmen hunter?
Enters Pinar, the servant.
Sultan Nazar, the Emir is here. The food is ready and he is waiting for you.
Go ahead, Auntie. Tell him I'm not hungry.
Are you sure, my dear? Maybe have a little.
I'll eat later. I want to rest now.
Okay, dear.
Tomorrow's another day. I hope he's here.
Nazar, is everything okay? Why are you mad?
Oh, Pinar, you don't know what happened. I'll tell you everything. Let's go.
Nazar puts her hand on Pinar's shoulder. Scene 3, Hall of the Palace. Enter Sunni Ali. He sits on his throne. Enter Dhumrul Alp.
Amir Hasnet Nare. The Kai tribe chiefs and the surrounding tribe chiefs are here.
Let them in. Oh, call Sultan Nazar too.
As you command, Amir.
Exit Dhumrul Alp. Enter Sultan Nazar. Stage right.
Sultan, the tribe chiefs are here.
Amir has it like
She sits next to him on her throne.
Are we going hunting tomorrow?
Yes, sister. Is there a reason you asked me this at this time?
No. No other reason. We left early this morning.
No.
Enter Kai tribe chief with his son Emre and Usman Alp. Enter 3 other chiefs. The Kai chief tribe kisses the emir's hand and puts his hand on his heart for Sultan Nazar. The others do the same.
Welcome, brave chiefs of the noble tribe.
Gesturing his hands for them to sit. Emre sits behind his father.
We thank you, Amir Hasnet Nare, for all your kindness you have done for us.
You as well, noble chiefs. for your soldiers protecting the palace.
Nazar and Emre keep looking at each other. Their voices grow into silence as we see their mouths moving, but can't hear them. Few minutes later, the meeting is over. The Kai chief tribes kiss the emir's hand and gesture for the sultan. Emre and Nazar exit with Emir. Emre and Nazar are left on stage, both smiling and looking into each other's eyes.
I didn't notice. You were the chief's son when I saw you before.
Yeah? I didn't know you were the queen of the palace. I thought you were just a princess.
Well, now you know, Chief.
Enter Pinar.
Sultan, your father is waiting for you.
Okay, thank you.
Have a good evening, noble chief.
She turns to walk away.
Sultan. Are you hunting tomorrow, if you don't mind me asking?
Yes, I always go hunting in the morning.
Okay, have a good evening, queen.
Exit Emre, stage left. Nazar exits stage right, smiling. Scene 4. A hall in the palace. Enters Sunni Ali. He sits on his throne.
It's been a few days since the tribe chiefs came. Hopefully everything is all right.
Enter Dumrul Alp.
Amir Haslit Nane. The Kai Alps are here and would like to speak with you.
Let them in.
Dumrul Alp exits. Enter Emre and Osman.
Amir Haslit Lare.
Amir Haslit Are.
Brave Alps, I was just wondering why I have not seen you for a while. Have you brought any news from home?
Yes, my father has sent these papers to you. They contain the matter of the guards of the palace.
Hands and papers. Sunni Ali looks at them for a few minutes. Enter Nazar. Emre puts his hand on his heart for her. Osman does the same.
These are perfect. Any other matters we need to discuss?
Emre didn't hear the Emir. He was looking at Nazar. Osman hits him before the Emir looks up.
Yes, and these are about the market and the animal trades here.
Hands him all the papers, dropping one.
Are you all right, Alp?
Yes, Amir Haslit Lare.
Emir hands the papers to Nazar.
Sultan, will you take these to go check on how the market trade is going? After that, make sure the hungry and the poor have been fed and clothed. Report to me for anything else.
Yes, Amir Haslit Lare.
Putting her hand on her heart.
Alps, thank you. I will be expecting you tomorrow. If anything changes before that, let Dumbledore Alp know.
Yes, Amir Haslit Lare.
Sunni Ali gets up to leave. He puts his hand on his heart and nods his head. Emre and Osman do the same.
Sultan,
Gesturing for her to go before him.
Amir Haslit Lare. I'll be on my way to the market.
okay. Take Dumbledore Alp with you.
We were on our way to the market. We can accompany Sultan if you allow, Amir Haslit Lare.
We were?
Emre hits him with his elbow.
I appreciate your kindness, but Dumbledore Alp will accompany her.
I as well.
Sunni Ali exits. Osman starts to walk away, but he's stopped when he realizes Emre is not behind him.
Sultan, I hope you can accept this from the heart of a poor hunter who has fallen for the Sultan of the world.
Taking a paper out of his armor, she takes it with a smile.
With pleasure. How could I not accept it when it's from the heart that made my eyes glow for the first time in my life?
Enter Pinar.
Sultan, your horse is ready. Dumrul Alp as well.
Thank you, Pinar. Pinar, take this paper and put it in my room, but where only you and me know. Not even the devil himself should know where it is. Got it?
Okay,
Exit
Nazar,
Nazar.
careful.
Exit
Okay.
Nazar in a hurry.
She's in a hurry. I wonder what this letter says. She said me and her could only know it. So it wouldn't hurt if I take a look inside. Wow,
Opens
I
the
never
letter.
thought a
Reads it. She walks
wow,
over
I
to
never thought a
sit on
warrior
the
like Wow, I never thought a warrior like him could turn into such a poet. He must really like her. She's a Moor. How can he like her when he has Turk women? She's also a sultan. He's smart. He wants to be the next emir.
She hears the aunt calling her name. She exits. In Nazar's room.
Pinar, where's the letter I gave you to hold?
Enter Pinar.
I put it in a place where only you and I put it in a place where me and you can only know. Like you said.
Good. Now go and get it. I can't wait to read it.
Pinar gets it from a box under some sheets.
What? You put it there? My aunt could have found it without even the intention to look for it. How about my brother? What if he found it and read it, only to realize it's from the Turk Alp to his sister? He would bring the whole palace down on me and feed Emre's corpse to the dogs.
Sorry, Nazar. I didn't think of it that way.
Now go. Go and stand by the door. Let me know if anyone is coming.
Yes, Sultan.
She went and stood by the door. Nazar sat down and started to read the paper. Every few seconds, she stops and chuckles.
Pinar, give me paper and ink.
Pinar gets her a paper and a quill. Nazar writes in a small piece of paper, then rolls it up.
Pinar, I want you to give this to Osman, Emre's man. He'll be here tomorrow morning, but my brother cannot see it, all right? And prepare yourself. Tomorrow I'm going hunting without my brother, so I want you to make excuses so he doesn't ask for me. Now let us go and eat supper.
I don't like that idea, but okay. I will do anything for my dear friend.
They both exit. Next morning, Sunni Ali enters.
Pinar, tell Nazar to get ready. We're going hunting soon.
Amir Haslitlari. Sultan Nazar is not going hunting today. She wishes to stay today. She's tired.
Okay. Let me know if she changes her mind. I will be in my chamber.
He turns to walk away but stops.
Pinar, Osman Alpha will be here shortly. Show him my way when he gets here.
Yes, Amir Haslitlari.
Amir exits. Few seconds later, enter Osman in a hurry.
Greetings. I'm here to see the Amir.
This way. Osman Alp, may I have a word with you?
Yes.
I have a message for Amir Alp from Sultan Nazar. She wants you to deliver this paper to him.
He takes it.
Okay. I will deliver it to him.
You don't ask any questions?
It's not my place to question the Sultan's order, nor my brother's decision, though it's not a safe one.
He's playing with fire.
Osman nods and leaves. Pinar exits too. In Nazar's room. Nazar getting ready to leave. Enter Pinar.
Close the door. I don't want my brother to know I'm leaving.
Sultan, I don't want to question you, but what if your brother finds out about your relationship with the Turk? I know sooner or later one day he will, and that won't be a pretty day.
You don't think I know that? I pray that day shall never come. For once in my life, I need to live for myself. Now I'll go through the tunnels. You stay here a little while, then turn off the lights and close my door so my brother thinks I'm sleeping. Give me my sword.
Is Dumbledore Alp going with you? It's not safe for you to go out alone.
No, it's better if I go alone. No one else will know I'm gone. Got it? And Emre is waiting for me at the end of the tunnel. Now I take my leave. Stay on task.
She leaves with a candle and a big coat on her head to hide her face. Pinar blows all the candles out, then at the last minute decides to leave one last one burning. Scene 5. In the woods, Emre and Nazar walking.
Where did you learn to hunt with an arrow? You're pretty good at it.
My father would take me and my brother every morning out for hunting. After he passed away, we never stopped. We wanted to keep his tradition alive. I also know sword fighting. Do you?
Do I? Is that an insult, Sultan?
Really? Can you defend yourself against the Sultan?
Getting his sword out.
Fight me like you would fight with an enemy.
You could never be my enemy, Sultan.
You fight like a 6-year-old. Chief up.
They both exit fighting. In the palace. Enter Sunyali.
Paner, will you get Sultan Nazar for me?
Amir Haslitlari. Sultan Nazar is sleeping.
Oh, all right.
Pinar exits. Few seconds later, he sees a candle glowing in Sultan Nazar's room.
My poor little sister. She must be very tired. She left the candle on. She must have something to wake her now. Sultan Nazar, are you awake?
Pinar peeking through the door.
I told her, sooner or later one day, he will find out. Or yes, today is the day.
What are you mumbling about and peeking for? Is everything okay, Sonny?
Yes, Aunt. Is Nazar with you? I thought she was sleeping.
No, dear. I thought she was sleeping too.
Pinar,
Yes, Amir Haslitlari.
where is your Sultan?
I thought she was sleeping. Amir Haslitlari.
So you lied to me. Call Dumbledore up now.
Exit Pinar. Few seconds later, she enters with Dumrolal.
Amir Hasdit Nare. Sultan Nazar's horse is not here. I believe she left about an hour ago.
Her coat, too.
How could the Sultan palace pass through the gates and nobody bothered to let me know? You, Dumbledore, was supposed to be with her whenever she leaves the palace. And here you are, standing here. Now leave and go get my horse ready.
Exit Dumrolal.
Calm down, dear. Now let's think. She wouldn't have gone anywhere without anyone knowing. Maybe she went hunting. Or, oh, my dear girl.
Don't worry, Auntie. I'll go get it back.
Exit Amir, stage right. Exit Aunt and Pinar, stage left. In the woods. Enter Emre and Nazar, both laughing.
Sultan, is there anything that I can be better at than you? You're destroying me here. You beat me at sword fighting and even jokes.
I don't think so. I'm not a sultan for no reason.
I know. Let's race. Then we'll see, Sultan.
Enter Amir with Dumrol Alp and one other Alp. Emre
Sultan,
and Nazar run into the Alps.
Brother?
Amir, Haslitlari.
to your horse. Auntie is very worried about you.
Brother, you can't keep dismissing me like this. I wanted to tell you, but I knew you wouldn't let me come without putting someone on my tail and And I...
Sultan, this is not a place to talk. Go home and then we'll talk. Dumuro up to a horse.
Exit Dumrula Nazar. Nazar
You.
keeps looking back every second.
Yeah, I warned you once. I won't warn you again. Stay away from my sister, or I will have your head next to my time.
Amir, you know, where there is love, there are always obstacles in the way. Your sister and I chose each other, and even if the whole world tries to take her away from me, I will not let it.
You arrogant boy. You think you're a something? You're not. My naive sister might think she loves you, but really deep down inside, she sees a whole palace at her feet and a king bowing to her to call her his rightful wife. She will forget that she even met you, a shepherd Turk. Oh, and the sea is between you.
You nor all the kings in the world will not take her away from me. You hear me? No one.
Sunni Ali walks away.
Have a good day, evening boy.
Exit Amir. Enter Nazar at the palace.
Oh, Auntie, what have I done? Who knows what he'll do now?
Where did you go? I was so worried. How can you just leave without telling me?
I went to see Emre, and I was afraid you might tell Sonny. See, I told you. You wouldn't even let me go.
Listen, young lady. Sometimes you forget who you are. This world is not safe for young girls like you to walk around without any protection. And forget about meeting a boy in the woods. Do you know how bad that sounds? And what would our family say about that if they found out? Huh?
Enter Amir.
Sultan, I've never been more humiliated in my life. How dare a shepherd boy like him come into my face and say, I choose your sister and she choose me, without any hesitation? How? Sultan, you tell me. No, I will tell you. I gave you too much freedom. I will let you rule the palace and trust it with our name and to honor. But what did you do? You went and disrespected our name and embarrassed me in front of my alps.
Brother, I didn't mean to hurt you or disrespect our name, but I love him, and I was afraid to tell you sooner.
Sunni moves to hit her, but Aunt gets in his way.
See, Aunt? What did I tell you? She's as arrogant as a sheep. How many times have you met with him?
Nazar hiding behind the aunt.
This is the first time outside the palace.
You are seeing him in my own palace, and I didn't even know.
Now, my boy, let us sit and calm ourselves down. Then we can talk about this and make our decision.
I will be the only one making any decisions regarding this house from now on. The Emir of the Amal Empire, Masa Katan Musa, is on his way now. He's coming to ask for your hand in marriage, and you are not running around in the woods like a little child.
Do you not hear me, brother? I said I love Emre. How could I marry another man? Auntie, tell him. He can't just put me in a prison like that.
Sultan, you will go to your room and you will not leave until I say so. Got it? Auntie, stay with her and don't let her out of your sight. Now I have to prepare to welcome my guest.
Amir exits.
No, I'll not let him do that to me. I'd rather die than to be a wife to another man.
Oh, my dear, don't say that. We'll find a solution. There's always a solution to every problem.
I have to let Emre know about this. He has to know what my brother is trying to do.
Listen to yourself. You'll put the boy in danger if you try and leave in bright daylight.
What should I do, Auntie? Please help me.
What kind of monster would I be if I don't help my dear girl? Now go to your room and write to him. I'll find a way to get it to him, okay?
Nazar kisses the aunt on the cheek.
You're the best. You're the best I could ever ask for. Thank you.
They both exit. Scene 6. Outside the palace. Enter Emre and Osman.
Okay, you stay here. I'll go in and talk to Nasar.
Oh, perfect. The Emir will be right behind this door to kill the both of us. How are you planning to get to her without a head on your shoulders?
We'll get in the front door, but only you will be seen. You will distract them, and I'll sneak in through.
Emre, I really think this is a bad idea. You are going into the Sultan's room without her knowing. You see how bad that sounds, right? I'm not telling you to give up, but we'll find another way that won't end with the both of us, and maybe even the Sultan.
I know, but I can't just sit and do nothing while he plans her wedding. Maybe she doesn't know either. I have to see her.
Okay, let's do this. I'll talk nonsense first. Then when you pass through, I'll tell them I need to see the Emir.
No. Once I pass through them, you can go and wait for me outside. And if I don't come out, go home.
Hey, listen, brother. We go in together, we come out together. Plus, how about if the Emir decides to visit his dear sister while you are in there? What do you think will happen, huh? I'll distract him while you go talk to her.
All right, then. Let's go.
They shake hands and go into the palace. Dumrul Alp is standing at the door.
Ah, Doomroad Alp, standing like a wall. Greetings, my friend. Can I call you my friend? Are we still friends? We are.
Emre walks through, hiding his face. Dumrul Alp notices him and turns to talk to him.
Pardon me, sir.
Whoa, Doomroad. You can't just walk away from me like that. An Alp can't do that to another Alp. You know, I am offended.
Apologies, Osman Alp, but I'm on duty right now. I need to stay on task.
All right, then. I need to see the Emir. Now.
Wait here. I'll be right back.
Exit Dumrul. Osman talking to himself.
What will I say to the Emir? He is certainly a scary man.
Imitating how the Emir walks. He walks into the Emir and Dumrul.
Osman Alp, is everything going well?
Amir Haslit Lade. Yes, everything is well. Even the sheep and horses and all the Alps told me to tell you. They said, "Hello, Amir Haslit Lade."
Thank you, Osman Alp. But is that all you came for?
Oh, no. I came for something else. What was it that I came for?
Osman Alp, are you okay? Would you like to come in and have some water? Maybe then you'll remember.
That would be great. Then you, Amir Haslit Lade, you are such a generous person.
Exit all in Nazar's room. Enter Nazar. She starts to walk back and forth. Enter Aunt.
Oh, Aunt, you're here. I was close to leaving myself.
Patience, my dear. You need to calm yourself. Now, did you do as I said?
Hand her a small piece of paper.
Yes, here's a paper. Only for Emery's eyes. Oh, Aunt, do you know that we can trust this person who's delivering it? Do you know they won't tell my brother?
Yes, don't worry, my dear. He is very close with Emery, and he's here. Now, I saw him talking to Durham out just now.
Oh no, if he's an Alp, he surely will tell Dimbril where we're going, or where he's going, and Dimbril will tell my brother. Aunt, are you sure?
Ah, my dear, you are not listening to me. He's only here to talk to Amir, and he's a friend. In fact, a brother of Emre.
Osman Alp? Oh, my brilliant aunt.
She kisses the aunt on the cheek.
Now I'll go and give this to him before he leaves. Please stay here. You stay here so your brother won't suspect anything, okay?
Exit aunt. Nazar walks back to sit and takes a deep breath. Few seconds later, she hears something moving behind the curtains. She jumps and grabs her dagger.
Pinar, is that you?
Emre walks out, hiding his face. She gets up, she gets her dagger out and walks backward towards her sword.
How dare you enter my palace? Uncover your face. Let me see your face.
Emre walks towards her, still covering his face. She grabs her sword and stops, and points the sword at him.
You think you can steal from me while I'm in here? What a fool you are. You won't leave here tonight in one piece.
I have come to steal your heart, not your wealth.
Not before I rip yours out.
You already have, my sultan.
He uncovers his face.
Am I? I was worried I would never see you again.
She drops her sword and hugs him.
There is no one in this world that can keep me away from you, let alone these walls.
She pushes him behind the curtains and then goes to close the door.
How did you not pass through those gates? Oh no, wait. What if somebody saw you already? You have to go. You can't stay. My brother is unpredictable.
Okay, calm yourself. Osman is with him, and you know Osman. He won't shut up, not even for a second.
What if he figures out Osman is just a distraction?
Don't worry about that right now. I came to tell you something.
Yeah? What is it?
Your brother in the woods told me that you are to be married to an Amir soon. So I came to see if you knew this before.
Yeah, he told me that night when he came home. I knew nothing about it before.
So what do you say about this? Will you agree to marry Amir?
She holds his hand.
Never. I will never love another man other than you, nor call him my husband, even if he gives me the whole world. Know that, I promise you.
I know. Your brother just scared me a little when he said he'll marry you to another man.
Don't worry. No one can take me away from you.
What's our plan now? The Amir is on his way here.
I wrote you a letter and my aunt will give it to Osman before you guys leave the palace. Read it and write back. And make sure Osman gives it to my aunt, not Pinar. I think she has betrayed me. Now you must go, and don't ever risk your life like that again.
Okay, my sultan.
He kisses her on the head and puts his coat back on. She waves him goodbye. Emre exits. In the hall of a palace, Sunyali enters. Getting ready.
I want everything ready before everyone gets here. Got it?
Exit Sunyali. The servants move as fast as they can. Enter Nasar.
What is this? Pinar, where's my brother? And what's going on in here?
Tan, Amir went to welcome Amir Musa. And he told us to get things ready for you and the Amir Musa Nikah ceremony.
What?
Almost falling from her standing.
Where's my aunt? Does she approve of this?
Your aunt hasn't left her room since this morning, so I take it as no.
And you, Pinar of all people, how could you betray me like that? What did I do to make you hate me so much?
Sultan, I
don't want to hear any of your excuses. I can't believe I called you my friend.
Nazar storms off angry. All the servants exit. In Aunt's room.
Aunt, have you seen what's happening there? My brother is getting my nikah ceremony ready.
I know, my dear. I know.
Why didn't you say something about it? He'll listen to you.
No, he won't. This was planned before he has passed away, and your brother is trying to fulfill his duty of delivering you to your crown. You are to marry Amir Musa and be sultan of his empire. My dear, remember you have royal blood, and in the eyes of your other relatives, you can only be with royal blood. That is Amir Musa.
What? How did I not know this before?
Well, my dear, your father had promised you to Amir Musa, and this isn't your brother's decision.
Well, I made my promise to Amir. The only promise I made was to love and be faithful to Emre for the rest of my life, and that's final. I will not marry another man. nor be imprisoned by my own brother in this place I call home. I once called home.
Oh, my dear girl, don't say that. I know it's unfair that your brother treated you like that, but I know your brother will exile you or even harm Emre if he hears you say that.
Let him do as he pleases. I'll leave this place voluntarily if he's trying to get in the way of my love and happiness, which I always chose him over. And Aunt, you will either help me or my brother. You choose.
I promise your mother, my sister, that I will always be by your side. And what kind of an aunt would I be to stand in the way of your happiness?
Oh, Aunt, I knew you would never abandon me. Now I need to find a way to get out of this place. Emre is waiting for me outside the palace.
You have already planned to leave.
Now with you knowing about it, now will you help me get out?
Oh, I don't like the feeling of letting you go, but for you to be happy, I would die for you, my dear. Now let's go and get you ready and get you out.
Exit Aunt and Nazar. Behind the palace, enter Emre.
Where is she? Oh God, get her in my arms once. I will never let go of her.
Enter Nazar and Aunt.
Thank you, God.
Emre runs towards them. He kisses the aunt's hand and turns to kiss Nazar on the forehead.
Take care of my girl, and if you ever make her cry, I, myself, will kill you.
I will never make her sad. I'm grateful to you, and forever will be, for bringing her to me.
Aunt turns to Nazar, holding her hand.
My dear, be happy and don't forget me. Write to me, so I know you are okay.
I will never forget you. You'll always be in my mind and heart.
Nazar kisses her aunt's hand.
You have been a mother to me and took care of me. I'm forever grateful to you. Even if I go to the other side of the world, I'll always find a way to get back to you.
Aunt holding back her tears. Nazar and Aunt hug. Aunt kisses her on the head, cheek, and Nazar kisses her aunt's hand.
You must leave before the Amirs arrive and they notice your absence.
Aunt waves goodbye. Aunt exits.
Finally, we are together. Now we must go. Osman is waiting for us up the mountains. We'll stay there tonight, and tomorrow we leave for Soot. And then, wherever you want to go.
I don't care where we go as long as you are by my side.
Emre kisses her on the forehead. As they are about to leave, enter Sunni Ali and 4 other Alps on horseback.
I will not let you dishonor my family's name like that, little girl.
Sunni Ali pulls Nazar's hand.
Get him. I was too nice to have let you go before.
Emre pulls out his sword.
You dare fight against me? This time I'll have your head.
No! No, brother. I beg you, don't harm him.
Like I told you before, Amir, I will fight the whole world for my Sultan. Even you.
We'll see about that. Damro up. Take Sultan home.
No, I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying right here where the person I love is.
Sunni Ali slaps Nazar on the face.
No!
Emre attempts to hit him, but the Alp behind him hits him in the back of the neck. With a sword. Amir hits Emre on the face, then on the stomach.
No! Sani, no!
Nazar pushes off Dumrul, who was holding her arm, and tries to get to Emre, but the Emir pulls her back.
I will behead him right now if you don't come home with me and come to your senses. But if you go back home and get ready for your nikah, I will let him live.
I will never marry another man.
He pushes her back.
Well, as you please. Hold him.
Sunni Ali puts his sword on Emre's neck and then raises his hand as if he were about to cut his head off. Emre's head.
Okay, wait. Promise me you won't kill him if I agree to your terms.
I promise I won't kill him and let him go. Now will you go to Damro back to the palace?
Will you at least let me say goodbye?
Sunni Ali gestures for her to go to Emre. Then he turns away.
See, I have put you in this situation. I wish I'd never met you.
No, Hayatim, don't say that. I would give
They
you
put-
my life without hesitation.
They put their heads together. Sunni Ali pulls Nazar away, and two Alps pull Emre away. Exit Nazar and Dumrul Alp.
Teach him a lesson and leave him in the woods. Got it? I don't want to see him anywhere around the palace today. Remember, it is my sister's Nika.
Exit Sunni Ali. The three Alps beat Emre up, then leave him. Exit three Alps.
I promise you, Nazar, the whole world will not keep you away from me. Don't worry, Hayatim, I'm coming for you.
Exit Emre, dragging his feet. Scene 7. In the palace. Servants get in the hall ready for the ceremony.
Move a little faster, peeper. Amir, Musa, and Kadi are almost here. Pinar,
Yes, Amir Haslitlari.
go get my sister ready and make sure she come with you. And when you see her summon, don't leave her sight.
Pinar nods and exits. A few seconds later, all the other servants exit. Enter Amir Musa and Qadi.
Amir Matsa Katan Musa, welcome, my dear friend, to my home.
Ah, Amir, well, my dear old friend, I'm very much welcomed. What an amazing palace you have here, dear friend.
There's nothing I love more than my homeland. And I'm sure my sister Sultan Azar will be very happy to hear she's going back home. After that, I won't be behind for very long. My auntie misses home too.
Amir Soni, let me introduce you to Kadi Hakim Sulaiman.
Amir Hasnet Dare, I am very happy to meet you. You have chosen a very humble person for your sister.
I'm happy to meet you too, Kadi Hakim, and I appreciate you for coming all this way from my sister's Nika. Shall we start the ceremony?
Sunni gestures for them to sit. Enter Pinar and Nazar behind them, her face covered. Musa gets up for them. Musa walks over to kiss the aunt's hand.
Sultan Nazar, Lady Pinar.
Musa puts his hand on his heart for her.
Amir Musa.
Nazar puts her hand on her heart, Pinar too. Musa gestures for them to sit. Everyone sits.
Now, with the help of God, let us start this nikah.
Enter Emre in a harsh condition.
Wait, respected Kadi, for I have a problem with this nikah.
Everyone gets up.
Who is this man, Soni? How does he seem well? How doesn't seem well?
He is a madman who has lost his mind. Dumrul,
Enter Dumrul.
take this man away. He is interrupting the ceremony.
Wait, Amir Haslitlare, I am crazy about your sister's love. I might not be able to make her a sultan to an empire, but in my heart she is the sultan of the world, and I would grandly lay my life down for her, for I truly love her and respect her with all my heart. So Amir, you will not get rid of me that easily unless you kill. I will always come back, even if you throw me into the deep ocean. Sultan, I told you I would always come back for you.
Musa
Sultan.
looks at Nazar.
Sultan, what do you say about this?
Amir Haslitlari, brother. It's true. There is no one in this world I love more than him, and I promised him and myself that I would love no other man other than him as long as I live. But I couldn't change the path my father and brother had set up for me, so I'm forever doomed to be unhappy, for my corpse will be with me, but my heart and soul will forever be with him.
Sunni gets his sword out, but Musa stops him.
Wait, my brother. If the Sultan of the palace is unhappy, that palace will be like a graveyard. And this brave Alp and Sultan Nazar have chosen each other and, as we all can see, truly love each other. What can we do other than be happy for them?
Musa brings Nazar together.
Sultan, I thought I am not happy to lose you, but happiness is more than enough for me. And today I am happy to give you this brave Alp my blessing and wish you happiness for the rest of your lives.
Musa turns to Sunni.
So is my dear brother.
If Amir Musa, who you were to marry, gives you his blessing, how can I refuse? You have my blessing. But you, Sultan Nazar, will not stay at this palace anymore. I exile you, and you are no longer a sultan here.
My dear Amir, calm down and think about what you have just said. She's your sister and the heir to your throne.
She's chosen her path herself and dishonored my family's name when she chose to marry a non-royal blood.
I'm happy with the path I've chosen for myself as long as it is with Emre. Brother, let me kiss your hands.
Nazar kisses Sunni's hand and then her aunt's. Emre kisses the Emir's hand and kisses the aunt's hand too.
Aunt, I ask for your blessing.
You always have my blessing, my dear girl. Emily, take care of my dear girl and never make her dad nor cry.
I promise I will always protect her with my life.
Aunt kisses Nazar on the forehead and hugs her. Nazar and Emre walk away through the audience. The end.
Hey! Hey, we did it.
Great.
Hey, Amal, are you there on camera? There you are.
Yes, I'm here.
Before we go off Facebook Live, do you want to say anything?
Well, thank you to my cast. Thank you very much. You guys did
Oh,
very good.
you're
job.
welcome. You're welcome.
And thank you to Savannah, Mr. Airthorne, and the Edison Theater.
Thank you, Amal.
Thank you. Beautiful work.
Thank you, Amal.
Thank you, Amel.
Thank you to our audience for being with us today. I just put a donation link back in there. I tried one more time. I know that link had been not working so well. So now I just put in the link for the Edison Activity Council, where if you click that and you go up to the top right corner and click donate, put theater somewhere in the comments, and we would love that. Thank you all for being here tonight with us. And we'll see you next week for Mackenzie Martin's show, Move On May.
Sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, hey, you guys, you did it.
Yay!
I just went off live.
Yes, sir.
That was great.
Max, will you turn my video back on?
Oh shoot. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yep,
Sir.
that's to start video.
You locked me out. Yeah, you guys, that was so great.
We did it!
It was really, really cool. It was like you all showed up. It was on another level than it was in rehearsal the other day. And are you happy with it?
I am so happy. I'm happy.
Good.
I just can't wait to see the
Yeah.
video. I'm happy to see the video.
Well, it's all there on Facebook, and if you watch it on Facebook and it seems a little bit weird, this one recorded too, and we can check in on this recording and see if it's better. You know, there's like stuff with this that I'd never done before. I screwed up the puppet.
Oh yeah. Sorry, puppet. We didn't get to see our little deer.
Oh.
I know. I saw that happen.
Yep, totally my fault. I saw Savannah start to stand up, and I just kind of freaked out a little bit, like thinking that maybe she didn't know that her camera was still on, and rather than like text her right away, I was like, I'm just gonna turn it off, and then it turned out to be the wrong thing to do.
We learned by doing.
It's okay, I guess.
Yes.
Miss Warney just sent me a text message that said that was lovely.
Did you send a strand?
I sent him the link. Yeah, I think it's possible that he's not on Facebook, and so it might be that I have to take the recorded Zoom and just send him the Zoom so he can watch it later, but probably just.
Okay.
I mean, granted.
Doesn't have a phone. I forgot.
Yeah, he gets a little dicey over there at the Strands. Okay, friends. Anything else?
We did it. Thank you all so much.
Yeah.
Good job, guys.
We made it.
Congratulations.
Great job to everybody. Thank you.
If I don't see you well or talk to you, we'll see you next week for Mackenzie's.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm ending the call now. See ya.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
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 Adios.